But I need the comments as soon as possible, because without which I can't go forward. Hey guys, a very good evening to all of you. Welcome to the last session of mine, which is the last lab in abstract reasoning for MAH CET. So friends, today we're going to look at various types of abstract reasoning questions, how to solve them, and this time I'm certain that the questions are slightly difficult in nature, because last two sessions I said they are easy to moderate. This session I will say very few of them are easy, quite a few of them are moderate, and yes, some of them are definitely on the difficult level. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at the abstract reasoning, and this is my last class as far as MAH CET is concerned. However, I will definitely catch you guys in various sessions for CMAT in terms of innovation and entrepreneurship that I'm taking. I will also come for last lab sessions for your CMAT too. Right? So let's go ahead and take a look at today's session. What are we going to look at? What are the topics that are going to come under abstract reasoning? So if you're talking about abstract reasoning, these are the various topics that can come to you. Complete the sequence. So this basically they'll give you 4 or 5 figures, and you have to identify what is the pattern in the figures and get the final answer from the options given. Then analogy. Analogy is basically you have figure number 1, figure number 2, somehow they're related. You have to identify how are they related. Then they'll give you one figure, and the other 4 figures are in the options, or 5 figures are in the options. You have to figure out what is the relation between figure 1 and figure 2. And similar relation should be between the third figure and the fourth, which you have to identify as the answer. This is analogy typically, and yes, questions do come from analogy. Then we have odd one out. Basically, there will be 4 or 5 figures. Out of these figures, the set of n minus 1. So if there are n figures, then n minus 1 will follow a pattern. Only one figure does not follow this particular pattern. So your job will be to first identify the pattern. How are these n minus 1 figures connected? And what is that other figure which is disconnected, not connected in the same way as a pattern? And that obviously is called as the odd one out. So if you are good in completing the sequence, of course your odd one out will also be very similar. Then we have mirror and water images. It's a very interesting concept. We have discussed mirror and water images. Mirror is typically placed on the side. So if I write S here, this S will be written like this. Whereas water image is when you have it at the bottom. So water image will become like this. So S, mirror image, and water image is the same. But if you look at M for that matter, as an example, then the mirror image, if you keep a mirror here, then M will remain M. M will remain M. But water image of M changes. How does it change? It becomes like this. So you can see this will become the water image. So every alphabet, if you are familiar how the mirror image and water image looks like, then you will be very quick to answer these kind of questions. And it is not just alphabets. They can give you any figure. You should understand what is mirror image and what is water image for these kind of questions. Then we have something called as embedded figure. Now what is an embedded figure? Embedded figure is basically, they'll give you a structure. So let us say this structure. And they'll give you lot of lines with, figures like this. And some 4 other figures. You have to figure out which of these 4 figures has this, structure present. You have to look very carefully. Sometimes it can become really difficult to get the correct answer. That's called as embedded figure. Then we have counting in a figure, which is quite easy. We have number of squares, number of rectangles, number of triangles, all that. That is easy. But again, it is easy to count, but it is tricky because many of you will miss that 1 or 2 small points which otherwise are difficult to point out. So we have seen in the last class also, many of you got these errors in these type of questions. And then we have folding of paper. We all know what happens when you fold a paper. For example, if I have a paper and if I fold it in the center fold, then I will get a paper like this. Then if I am folding it at the center again, I will get a paper like this. Now if I cut a hole here and then open back, so what happens? If I cut a hole here, I am opening in the reverse order of my folding. So now this fold will be acting, so the funda here is the fold will act as a mirror. So one hole here and one hole here. Next, if you're going back, this is the mirror. So already there are 2 holes, then this is the mirror, so there will be 2 more holes. So this is going to be your final answer. So paper folding and cutting, this is the kind of questions. And finally you have dice and cubes. So they'll give you a die which is like this. They will give you 3 faces. So they'll say this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, and so on. They'll give you 2 such things, and they'll ask you to find out which number is opposite which number. So this is typically what happens in your dice and cube. Okay. So guys, this is what we have in store. I see a lot of questions coming my way. Is it helpful for CMAT? Yes, it will be for some part. Sir, ये सब आएगा क्या एग्जाम में? हाँ निशा, definitely they come. In fact, let me give you an understanding of how many questions you can expect from this particular section. Okay, let's take a look at it. So this is what we have put together for the last 8-9 years, 6 years, 7 years in fact, not 8-9, last 7 years. 2021 is missing because we didn't have the paper with us, but 2021 I did not mention. 2014, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 also we don't have the paper, 20 and 22. So we have confirmed based on our people who have written the exam, based on what we have done in terms of our own analysis, that every year there used to be 25 questions from abstract reasoning. Now the beauty about abstract reasoning is it doesn't take too much of time. It will take you 30-40 seconds max. So this is a scoring area. However, if you are not getting an answer in 45 seconds, you're supposed to leave and get out. Remember, there are a lot of questions for you to answer. Don't waste your time on abstract reasoning. Okay. Also, you should know which type of abstract reasoning questions are easy, which type. For example, some of you are agreeing the counting of triangles could be, or counting of figures could be tricky. So you should not waste too much of time, or probably not do that in the beginning itself. Okay. Then last year, 2022, we had 13 to 25 questions coming in. Why did this happen? Because till here there was only single paper. But 2021, 2022, there were multiple papers in multiple slots. So last year we had 6 slots. Now in each slot they changed the number of questions. It was not constant across. So it varied anywhere between 13 to 25. So that's why we put the number 13 to 25. So this year also you can expect anywhere in this range. I would say a safe bet will be around 20-21 questions that you can expect. Okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with the questions. Guys, are you all ready? Can I have a quick round of responses? Yes, it's good to have some fun. Rohit on fire. Well, Rohit, let's see how much on fire are you. Let's see how many of the questions you can get right. Guys, are you all ready? Can I have a quick round of responses? Also, guys, if you want more sessions like this, please give me a like on this particular video, because we are going to come back to you with a lot of sessions. In fact, while this is my last session for MAH CET from my end, my colleagues are taking MAH CET last laps for RC, for other quant and other sections for sure. So please give us a like so that we know that these sessions are useful to you. Let's go. All right, crazy Ajay. Let's go. Okay, first question. Give me a quick answer. 45 seconds. So all questions 45 seconds from now onwards. Okay. First one, warm up. Not easy, not difficult. It's just above easy. It will take you 25-30 seconds, not more. But I'm giving you 45 seconds. What is the answer? There is a lag in the chat. Can you just check? Girish, okay. Alright, so the correct answer is option E. So basically you have 2 leaves. This is 2.5 leaves. Now this is 3.5 leaves. So it's an increasing, and this is 4 leaves. So basically you have to have something with 3 leaves in it, and that's your answer. Simple, nothing great, right? First question, easy. Let's move on to the second question. Good. 45 seconds, your time starts now. Okay, I've got two answers. Let's see. You know, one person makes a mistake, everybody makes the same mistake. The answer is not D. Now tell me what is the correct answer. Very good, Nisha. Nisha says the answer is A and that is correct. Let us see why the correct answer is A. Right guys, D is incorrect. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at it. Now if you notice, this is the first. Now you are going from here to here. So this is what changed? This is 90 degrees. This is 90-degree change. And the symbol has changed. The symbol changed. Then you are going from here to here. So what is the degree change? This is from here to here, it is 180 degrees. Right? Now you are again going here. This is, how much is this? This is 270 degrees. 270 degrees. And then again the symbol has changed. So remember, every time the angle is increasing by 90 and the symbol is changing. Then you got the same place, which means it is 360 degrees. Correct? 360 degrees means one full circle, so you are back at the same point. After 360, what will happen now? Again, increase by 90. Increase by 90 in the counterclockwise direction. So it should come like this by 90. So it should be like this. Now the figure should be a new figure. This should be a new figure. So it is not this, because this has already been used. That line has already been used. So you want a new figure. That new figure would ideally be this. So you can see definitely B, E, C are ruled out because the orientation itself is wrong. C is ruled out because this circle and circle is already there. Similarly, D is ruled out because that line is already used. So the only unused figure is this, whatever you call that, semicircle. Clear? So that is your correct answer. Answer is option A. Let's move on. Clear? All right. Okay. Now 45 seconds. Again, you can see today's questions are not that easy. Okay, so there will be a lot of errors that you're going to make. Let's see how many of you get all of them correct. Your 45 seconds have started. Thank you, Girish. Arrow is 2 times? No, Shriti. There is nothing repeated twice, but I'll go back and see. Let's finish this, then I'll go back and see. Alright guys, any answers? So what is happening here? Very good, the answer here in this case is C. So let's understand why is the answer C. So first, take a look at it. Your X and U, no change. So they are staying wherever they are. So tick mark for me is they are not changing. Then what happens to others? Equal to is coming here. Circle is going here. Okay, my pen. Okay. Circle is going here and C has come here. So counterclockwise, top got rotated. Top and center got rotated. Then what happened? U is the same place. C is in the same place. Then counterclockwise, your equal to came here, X went here and O came to the center. Again, this time right side and center counterclockwise. Let's continue. Now what is in the same place? C is in the same place and U is in the same place. Oh sorry, my bad. Yeah, so now C and X are in the same place. They are in the same place. What got rotated? Your O came here, U went here and equal to came to the center. Then if you look at the next one, your X is in the same place, U is in the same place and these three got rotated, correct? So basically what is happening is one side is remaining as it is, the other three are rotating in the counterclockwise manner. So we have to just identify which side is going to remain the same. Bottom side, then left side, top side, right side, then again should be bottom because the cycle is repeating. So C and U, which means these should rotate in the counterclockwise. So O will come here, equal to will come here and X will come here. O. So the correct answer is option C. Okay? Okay, now somebody was saying last time something was repeated. Arrow was repeated. Yeah, arrow was repeated here. I think there shouldn't have been an arrow. Okay, it's not exactly, okay, if you notice there's a small difference. This arrow and this arrow are different. One arrow is a triangle, the other one was like this. Okay, so there's a small difference. Very, very interesting. Somebody pointed it out, and even I am noticing it right now. Both arrows are not the same. One is actually a triangle, which is like this. The other is an arrow like this, proper arrow. So that's the difference. Okay, let's move on. But that's very nice observation from, I don't know whoever mentioned that. Good one. Next question, 45 seconds. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. This is nice. Yes, Vijay, that's exactly what I just mentioned. Yeah, Bharti, okay? I hope that clarifies. Okay, what are the answers, guys? Looks like there's a lot of lag. So guys, I just want to see what is the time lag between what I'm talking and what you are able to hear. So if you can hear me immediately, please type 1. Number 1. If you can hear me, type number 1. Okay, almost 20 seconds lag, guys. So I just noticed I counted up to 20. So there is a 20-second lag. So let's try to see how I'll coordinate in this lag. Because I'm getting the number once right now, and it was 20 seconds back that I already asked you. So let's see. Anyway, so what is the answer to this particular question? Answer to this particular question is option A. The answer to this particular question is option A. So let's go ahead and take a look at why is it option A and how do we get this. So first, logic. What is happening here? So we can see that these two got exchanged and they came forward. So basically if they exchange, X is supposed to be here, then you are supposed to have equal to here and O here, but it's not just exchange. Exchange and then push everything one step forward. So one step forward means X is coming here, O is coming here, and equal to is coming here. That is step number 1. Actually 2 steps. Step number 1 is interchange, first and last. Step number 2, push everything one step forward in the counterclockwise direction. There is a third step also. What is the third step? Add a new figure. Add a new figure. Now let's take a look at what should happen here. By the same logic, these two should get exchanged, which means I should get an equal to. So what should my figure be like? Only for the step number 1. I should be having a square here. So this is the big square. Then my circle should be here, X should be here, and equal to should be here. This is the first step, exchange. Now I have to push everything one step forward. One step forward means this will come here. So I should have equal to here, X here, O here, and a square here. This is the second step. What is the third step? I should add a new element. There should be a new element coming here. So which of these figures fit into this description? You can see that A fits it. So you can see square, circle, X equal to, and then a new figure, triangle. Right, so that's the correct answer. Clear? Right, let's move on. Okay, next question. So you have question number 5, 45 seconds, your time has started. So this is an analogy. So these two are related somehow. These two should be related in the same way. Okay, what are the answers? let's take a look at what is the correct answer. The correct answer, my friends, happens to be B, not C for Charlie, Ankita, B for beta. Okay, so let's see why is it B. Why is the correct answer B? So what is the analogy here? So the analogy is you have not exactly, this is not exactly four-sided, it is similar to a four-sided. It is kind of a four-sided figure. It's not exactly a four-sided figure because it is not a straight line. This is not a straight line. Okay? But then that is becoming a four-sided figure, and outside you are getting 5. So outside you are getting 5. Okay, outside you are getting 5. Now this should be, and the other thing, okay, what else is happening? What else is happening? This, if you notice, this has come 90 degrees. It has changed 90 degrees. So it is orientation has shifted by 90 degrees counterclockwise. This orientation, so this is the orientation. It should shift 90 degrees counterclockwise. Okay, this was not the figure exactly. Okay guys, there is an error in this. This should be, ideally this should have been like this. Okay, this figure is not correct. This figure should have been like this. Okay, this is the correct figure. So then this will be shifting 90 degrees. So if you shift it 90 degrees, you'll be getting it like this. And outside will be +1. So number of side inside, +1 is outside. So outside should be a square. Because inside 4, outside 5. Inside 3, outside should be 4. So this is my, this is something erroneous from our side. Sorry about this. This should have been, this figure should have been like this, in this orientation. Okay, let's move on. Shubham, you can watch after this session. You can watch my recordings after my session. Alright, let's move on. Interesting question. Let's see what is the correct answer to this. Anyone? Alright, so I'm getting few answers now. Let us see what the correct answer happens to be. So if you notice, in this, so this is figure number 1, this is figure number 2. By the way, if you do not understand, this is figure number 1 and this is figure number 2. That's not single line and double line, it's figure 1 and figure 2. Okay? So again, this is figure 1 and figure 2, this is figure 1 and figure 2. That's what it means. So those lines is not a part of the question. Please keep that in mind. Alright. So now, if you understood this, now what is happening here, from here to here if you look at, so only this much is your figure. This is your figure. This is not your figure. This is not your figure. That's just name. Number 1, number 2. That's it. Okay. Now, basically what is happening is, first, this is getting rotated counterclockwise 90 degrees. So if I rotate counterclockwise, what am I supposed to get? Small t, medium T and big T. But that's not what is happening. There is something else which is happening. What is happening here? So these two are the same. The third one got shifted to the right. So when the third one gets shifted to the right, this is how you will get. And which is what is given here. So you are first tilting everything by 90 degrees. And then the leftmost one is being pushed to the right. So now look at this. If this tilts by 90 degrees, what happens? If this tilts by 90 degrees, you will have a medium, large and small. Now this should be coming to the last. So this should go from here and this should come here. Is it matching? Yes. So this is matching. Okay, this is matching. A could be possible. A is a possible answer. Only one is there, but let's check the others. One with is combination with what? So this is E is definitely gone because one is matching. So we have to look at options which has 1. So 1 is matching. What else is matching? Well, let's see 1 and 4. 1 and 4. Where is 4? Oh, sorry, 1 and 5. Where is 5? 5 is E. So let's take a look at this. So this, if you tilt, small, medium and large. Now this is coming over here. In fact, this is coming over here. So then what will happen? You will basically get this as, so the small one will come out to the right side. So you will make this like this, which is not matching. If you notice here, the small one is at the center. So E is not correct. So 1 and 5 is wrong. So this is wrong, this is wrong. Then only 1 may be correct, I don't know. Let's look at 1 and 3. 3 is C. Let's look at C. So this basically is medium, small, large. Then you bring it to the right. So this vanishes and this comes over here. And this is matching. So 3 is also correct. So 1 is correct, 3 is correct, which means A and C. So this is ruled out. Therefore, D is the correct answer. Okay, clear? E is same as question, exactly. That's the reason why E is not same as question. This part is question and this is not the same. So you can directly say it is wrong. Okay? 1, 2, 3 which becomes 1, 3, 2 is exactly what I am saying. How is 1, 2, 3 becoming 1, 3, 2? Sachi. Because 1 is going after 2. That is exactly what is happening, na? So this is 1, 2, 3. 1 is coming here. So it becomes 2, 3, 1. It's the same thing, what you are saying and what I am saying. Okay? Question number 5. See, this is actually supposed to be a straight line. This is supposed to be a square. Okay, there is an error in this. That's what I said. Okay, let's move on to the next question. Interesting one, guys. 45 seconds. Let's see how many of you get this. 45 seconds. Shubham, irrespective of the type of student you are, unless you are from a particular category, if you are a general category student, you are expected to get a 99.99. That is a percentile you need to get into a JBIMS. Okay? Alright, so I'm getting a lot of answers. B, C's. Guys, the correct answer is option B. Let us understand what is happening in this. Again, this is not an easy question. So first we notice that H and O are interchanged, L and E are interchanged. That's how you get EL and OH like this. And this equal to got changed. The equal to got changed and you get a new value called K. So the first letter got changed, the other two got interchanged as pairs. Correct? Now, next step. So this was horizontal, now it became slant. It is so basically you have shifted it by 45 degrees counterclockwise. Now again 45 degrees counterclockwise, so it becomes vertical. So this is vertical. Now what is the change here? You can see K and H got interchanged, E and L got interchanged, and O got replaced. So in the A, equal to the number 1 figure got, the number 1 icon got changed. In the second B, the second one got changed. And then what happens? The others are interchanging in pairs. Now if you're going from here to here, again counterclockwise 45 degrees. Now by the logic, the third figure should change. What is the third one here? The third one is K, and clearly you can see that K is not there and K becomes C. And when K is becoming C, which two are getting interchanged? These two are getting interchanged, and here these two are getting interchanged. So always pairs are getting interchanged, and first, second, third is getting completely rewritten, changed. So then the next one should have the fourth letter gone. Fourth letter. So basically what is happening here? You got this. Now from here to here, if you're going first, second, third, fourth, this should go away. E should go, and in the place of E, some new symbol should come. And then L and C should interchange. You can see they are interchanged. H and star should interchange, which is what has happened. Now the next figure, every time you're moving counterclockwise direction, so this should be in this direction. So clearly A is wrong, clearly D is wrong, clearly your C is wrong, and E is wrong. Oh sorry, my bad. Why are these wrong? These are correct. These may be correct. Sorry. Yeah. So these may be possible. A and D may be possible. B may be possible. Now let's look at what should happen. So first, second, third, fourth, and then finally fifth one should change. The fifth one is changing basically means the C should go, and these two should interchange, and these two should interchange. So I should get something new, then I should get L, then a square, then H, and then a star, which is exactly happening in B. And the new one is basically S. So we will not know what is the new one. We have to look at the options and figure out what could be the new one. That's your answer, right? That's the reason why the answer is option B. Again, not an easy question at all. Let's move on. Very interesting. Let's see how many of you can get the answer to this. I'll give you once again 45 seconds. Too many confusing symbols in this. Very good, Kajal. That is the correct answer. Kunal, Kajal, Tejas, Varad, Mahajan, Kunika. Very good. A is the correct answer. Let's understand why is A the correct answer. Okay. Now first what is happening? These two are changing. So C is becoming U. Then the U is becoming circle. The U. So C is becoming U. And U is becoming a circle. Then what is happening? Then inside the C is becoming U. Again the same thing is happening inside. Outside something else is happening. It's okay. Forget about outside. Now look at inside. C is becoming U inside. And then again C is becoming U inside and U is becoming circle. So basically what happened in the outer layers is happening in the inside layers. So if you identify what happened in the outer layer, you can predict what will happen in the inner layer also. So look at the outer layer. C is becoming U, U is becoming O, and then in exchange. What is exchanging? You can see these two, this pair and this pair are exchanging. You can see two O's are coming here and the two O's are coming here and two U's are coming here. So after the change from your U to O, then they are interchanging. Similarly, here also it should interchange. So the second layer should actually be UUOO. And you can see there is only one option which has UUOO, which is option A. Without anything else, you can just straight away look at this and say there's only one thing which is conforming to a pattern, which is the option number A. Okay? Next, this is again a very interesting question. You have to look at joining of figures and see which of these has all the four figures. Let's see how many of you can get this correct. This is a new model of question. I'll once again give you 45 seconds. Your time starts now. Very good, guys. You're getting the correct answer. The correct answer is option B. That is the second figure. If you notice, why is this wrong? Because you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces. You don't have 6 pieces, you have only 4. So first one is gone. If you look at the third one, why is this wrong? This is wrong because this exists. Correct, that is not a problem. This triangle does not exist. There is no triangle. Hence, 3 is gone. What about 4? Again, same reason. Triangle does not exist. Because there is no triangle, 4 is also gone. Therefore, only 2 is correct. Okay? Next is a paper folding based question. Take a look at this and give me the correct answer. This is a paper folding, slightly different pattern. You're not cutting anything in this, you're just folding the paper. So if you fold the paper, how will it look? That's the question. Okay, lot of answers. Guys, very good. Some of you are giving the correct answer. The correct answer is 4. Why? Because when you are folding something, first of all, this will not be there when you fold. And I already told you, folding is mirror image. So the mirror image, so before you delete, first draw the mirror image. The mirror image will be this. Now this is gone. Now this is being folded. Now again, this is the mirror. So the mirror image should be like this. And this is gone. So what is the figure? The figure is this. So when you fold something, you are creating the mirror image with the vertical line as the mirror. And right side will not exist anymore because you already folded. That is how you need to answer these kind of questions. Clear? Nice? Okay. Question number 11. Simple question, 30 seconds. Let's see if you can get the answer. Not very difficult at all. Alright, so what is the answer to this? So basically what they are doing is, they are taking the bottom one, so this is the bottom, and then the top one they are taking and reversing it. Top one reverse. So for example, semicircle reverse becomes like this. So this is the reversed. The top half is reversed. The bottom is as it is. So the bottom is not changed. So this 2 should remain as it is. So as it is means this is the structure. So this may be correct. This is definitely wrong. This is definitely wrong. 3 may be correct. There itself 2 options are eliminated. Now the first one is like this. I have to reverse it. Reverse it means basically if I reverse it, it becomes like this. This point will come here. This line will remain as it is. This point will come here. So this is my figure. So basically what is happening? This is not my figure anymore. This is my reversed. Okay? My bad. What was the issue? Oh yeah. So when you reverse it, my bad. So this is the figure. Right. So when you reverse it, this will become like this. Yeah. This will become like this. You're basically taking the mirror image, right? So this is the figure and this is the figure. These two together will give you the final answer, which is option 3. Okay, so basically what is happening, the first one is reversing. Basically it is a water image, you can say. Water image of the top, lower is the same. That's the logic. Okay? Next question. Yeah, Prathamesh, I understood. That's what I mentioned. Water image. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at this question. So what is the relationship between these two? First, this is inverted. Okay, and this 4 is becoming plus 1. And they are now exchanged. That is the first logic for this part and this part, which means this should come down and should increase. So 3 should become 4. I should have a 4-sided figure. And this should invert without change, only invert. The sides will remain the same, which means the top will be like this. So this is gone, then this is gone. These could be possible 4-sided figures. So this is gone because this is 3 triangle, so that's gone. This is also gone because this is not a 4-sided figure. Therefore, B is the correct answer. Yes, MCA electrical, it's not fan, it's an AC, but yeah, the fan inside the AC, that's the sound. Right. Okay, so that's the correct answer. We don't even have to bother about what is happening on the right side. Just by looking at the left side, you'll get your answer. Okay. Next question. Actually guys, let's move on. This is very similar to what we have done. So let's take one more question. Yeah, try this. This is slightly different. The previous one is exactly same as one of the other questions that we have done. Clockwise rotation, anti-clockwise rotation. I don't want to waste time. We have almost 30 questions today. So I'm going to be a bit fast. Okay, I'll skip some questions which are repetitive in nature. That you can pause the video and later on you can try to do it on your own. Yeah, so what is the answer to this? I'm getting different answers. Okay, many of you are saying B, this is not correct. Let us see what is the correct answer. First, what is happening? So if I name the positions, look at this guys. If I name the positions 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These are the 8 positions, right? So this is in position number 3. It is moving to position number 4. So one position moved. Then from 4 it is moving to 6. So from here to here plus 1 position. From here to here plus 2 position. So the plus 1 and then plus 2 position. So look at this. And what is the direction? That is clockwise direction. Clockwise direction. So this is position number 6. It is becoming position number 7. So this is plus 1 clockwise. So the next one should be 2 positions clockwise. 2 positions. So plus 2 should be 9. So there is no 9. So 7, 8 and then 1. Position number 1. Because after 8 again 1 comes back. There is no 9. Right? So I should have my triangle in position number 1. Which is there in this and this. These are wrong. This is your position number 1, correct? So that's the logic. 1, 2, then 1 movement, then 2 movements. Next. Now every time this is moving ahead of this. So 4, then 5th position you're getting something new. So wherever you're moving, the next position you're getting something new. Similarly, if C has moved here and triangle has come over here. So if triangle comes over here, C is over here, then in fact where is I? Yeah, the third one is given at the back. The third one is given at the back. So this is your C. The new one is coming at the back. So if you notice what is happening here, 1 at the front, 1 at the back for the circle. So circle is remaining in the center. Similarly, the triangle should be in the center. 1 front, 1 back. Okay, so that's C and O. Right, so that's your basic answer. So what is the answer by the way? It is, okay, not C and O, it is C and X because C is already there and X should be here. So the answer should be E. Let's take a look at why is it E, why not C? So let's put this. So this is movement 1. Now next is plus 2 movement. So I'll have 1 and 2. Triangle will be over here. Now once triangle is moved, what will I have? New one. Yeah, the C should come and move because C is already here. C will continue to move forward, right? So C will be here. So that's why this is wrong. Therefore it is E. So whatever is already present, so if you notice equal to is there, equal to is always in front of circle, so it is just continuing like that. So again equal to is in front of circle. It continues in the counterclockwise clockwise direction. Similarly, that's what is happening here. Okay? So X is new. Yeah, that's another way of looking at it. That's very good, Tejas. Also, Tejas says that O is already there, so you can't have another O, which is repetitive. That's also fine. X is new. Let's move on. Okay, this is an interesting one. Let's see how many of you get the correct answer to this. Again, this is combination of figures. Khurana, I would say IMT Ghaziabad. Definitely IMT Ghaziabad. Especially if it is marketing, I would say go for IMT Ghaziabad. Khurana, it has a better brand name over IIT Roorkee. See, in my opinion, there are three IITs obviously are very well known. Bombay, Delhi, then comes your Madras, then comes your Kharagpur, Kanpur and other IITs. So I would say Roorkee, Kanpur are at a similar level. IMT Ghaziabad, in my opinion, will be placed ahead of them. Okay, now let's take a look at what is happening here. So first let me see, remember all of these are right angles, all of these are right angle triangles, please keep in mind. All of them are right angle triangles. So point number 1, 90 degrees, point number 2, same size. So I have to look at which figures will give me 4 same sized right angle triangles. That's what I need to look at. Now let me draw right angle triangles here. In the figure number 1, if I want to draw right angle triangles, how can I draw right angle triangles? See, I will draw one right angle triangle here. Okay, I will have to draw one more right angle triangle here. I will draw one more triangle here, but this is not right angle, not 90 degrees. So you cannot fit 4 right angles in this. So that is gone, 1 is gone. What about 2? If I join this is one right angle triangle. Then I will probably want to join the others. So let me see if I can get one right angle here, 1, 2, and if I want to make a 4th one, or let me make it like this, 90 degrees, 90 degrees. Okay, that also won't work, I guess. 1, same size triangle, if I join here will be 2 and probably 3 and 4. Now here all of them are 90 degrees, but if you can clearly see that the sizes are not same. The sizes are not same. Let's take a look at how can I draw that in the third one. 4 right angle triangles I need to draw in the third one. Is it possible? Let's say, okay, so this is one triangle, so let me draw one right angle triangle like this, then one triangle like this and one triangle like this. Now you can see that I will have 4 same shaped, same size right angle triangles. 1, 2, 3, 4. Therefore, the third figure is the correct answer. Is that clear? So here I am trying to draw the 4 triangles in each figure and eliminate them if I can't draw. Okay, so here I can draw them. Clearly in the 4th one I cannot draw, so that is also ruled out. Okay, the size has to be the same. Please keep in mind. 4 right angle triangles and same size. That's the point. Okay. Okay, some more questions. This is similar, guys. We have already done this, so let's move ahead. Yeah, this is a slightly different question. Try this. What is the answer to this? So Pratik, the whole idea is these type of questions require you to visualize. It's difficult for you to draw in a paper and pencil, so you'll probably have to draw the figure and try to do it on the paper. It is time consuming. That's why you need to understand which type of questions you should attempt, which type of questions you should leave. So in an exam, the previous kind of question I will leave it, because I know, now that I know that it will take time, I will not do it in the exam, at least in the first round. If time permits, at the end I'll try to do it, otherwise I'll leave it, because I know it is going to take time. Please remember guys, a competitive exam does not mean that you are supposed to solve all the questions. There are certain questions which are meant to be left strategically so that you will save time there by not attempting unnecessarily lengthy and difficult questions. That time will be useful to you in solving other easier and simpler questions. That's how a paper is always designed. Okay? Anyway, so what is the correct answer? The correct answer here is option A. So let's take a look at why is it option A. So right, so first what is happening? These two are getting interchanged and this is getting shifted to the right. Alright, now what is happening? I have which two now? Yes, these two are getting interchanged and this is getting shifted to the right and a new symbol is coming to me. A new symbol Y is coming to me. That's okay. Shifted and new symbol, no problem. So new. Now what is happening here? Which two are getting, so these two are getting exchanged and this is coming over here. Okay, then what is happening? These two are getting interchanged and something new is coming here. This is coming over here. So cross, so basically you have this way interchange, then vertical interchange, then this way interchange, then horizontal interchange. So what should be the next logic? So if you can see this way, then counterclockwise 45 degrees, again counterclockwise 45 degrees, then again counterclockwise 45 degrees, then again counterclockwise 45 degrees, should be like this. So these two should get exchanged. So I should be getting a figure like this. This should be a star, this should be a T, and this should get over here. So this should be blank and a figure here. So which one has it? You can clearly see star and T is there only in A. And the new figure is S. Clear? That's it. Okay? Let's move on. This is an interesting question. Looks simple, but there could be traps that you might fall into. Take a look at this and see if you can get the correct answer. So this is the odd one out. Odd one out. That's the question here. Okay, some of you are saying C and E. Is it C or is it E? It is neither of them. The correct answer happens to be option D. The correct answer is option D. Let's see why the correct answer is option D. So first, what is the logic? 1, 2, 3, 4. Simple, that you can understand. Next, if you notice, the triangle is moving towards left. The circles are moving up, the S's are moving to the right, and the squares are gone. So you are getting, in place of triangle, a new one. This is a new one. Now again the triangles are going up, the circles are coming here, these are gone, and you are getting a new one again. So the logic is, this is always new, this is always supposed to be new. And whatever was here will go here, this one will come here, this one will come here, and this will disappear. Which means this ideally should have been star is correct because this star is coming here. The 2 is becoming 3, which is correct. The 3 triangles are becoming 4 triangles is also correct. And the circles are vanishing. They should not come back. But you can see that there is a circle coming back. That is the reason why D is the odd one out. Okay? Let's move on. Again, this is similar in nature. I am skipping this. You can see, test out the answer for yourself later. Different question. Let's try this. Good evening, Madhav. I think you have joined late. Okay, guys, so what is the answer to this? D, E, A. Any other answers? C, A again, D again. Fine. So guys, let's see what is happening. We'll take one at a time. Let's take a look at this. Okay, let's start with C. So C was like this. Now C is becoming horizontal. So this is 45 degrees clockwise. 45 degrees clockwise. Then this is becoming vertical C. So this is 90 degrees clockwise. 90 degrees clockwise. Then this is becoming C like this, C like this. What is this? This is 135 degrees. So 45, 90, 135. You can see increments of 45 in the clockwise direction. Then you have plus 45. So this is 180 degrees. 180 degrees is like this. So what should be the next angle? After 180, what should be the next angle? The next angle is 225. The next angle should be 225. 225 means it should be like this, up and C. This is what it should be, correct? So which figure has C upwards? This is not correct, this is not correct, maybe correct, maybe correct, maybe correct. So three possible options for C. Okay, now let's take another value. Let's take, which one will we take? Let's take arrow. Okay, so if you talking with arrow first is downwards, then 90 degrees counterclockwise, then 180 degrees, that is again counterclockwise, then again 90 degrees counterclockwise. So this time it is alternating, 90, 180, 90, 180. You can see once again this is going to be 180 degrees upwards. So then the next one should be 90 degrees. So 90 degrees counterclockwise means arrow is like this. Arrow is like this. So that will be your arrow mark here. Hence D is correct. Okay. So very few of you gave the correct answer to this. As I said, these questions are slightly on the difficult level. Okay. These are not the easy questions that we have done in the previous ones. Lines are not getting reduced. Lines are not getting reduced. Please remember. 4 lines here, this is also 4. How is it 4? Line number 1, line number 2, line number 3, line number 4. They are overlapping. So you will not say the lines are reduced. The lines are overlapping. Again 4 lines and 3 lines because one line and second line are overlapping. Clear? Saurabh? Again you have 4. So the pattern is not about the number of lines because they are overlapping. You can't count the number of lines. Okay. Let's move on. Okay, interesting question. Let's see what is the correct answer to this. Give me the answer to this. Okay, I got a E, I got a B, I got a C, E, too many answers. Okay, I'll give you 10 more seconds. Okay guys, the correct answer, Pandya and a couple of others only have given the correct answer, Pratik and one or two other students. The correct answer is option C. So let's understand the logic here. If you notice, this S is coming over here, but the S here is becoming like this. So what is this? This is the water image. Water image. Similarly, the N here, the water image of N will be like this. The L here, water image will be like this. So you can see L is coming over here. Why? So this value here, water image is this. So basically what is happening is whatever is here, the water image is coming here. So the water image of this should come here. So the water image of this value, this figure, so will be somewhat like this. So I have to draw this correctly. So this point, this point, this point and this point, which is there in your value over here. In fact, both of them are there. Both of them are there. But why is it not S? Why is it not 4? Can somebody tell me? Why is it not 4? Because both of them have the same figure. Can somebody tell me why is it not option number 4? Very good. Because S is repeated. You want every time new values. S is already used. So you can't have S coming back to you. Okay? Very good, Yogita. Alright, so guys, let's move on. This is a very, very nice question. Let me see how many of you will get this right. Embedded figure question. Let's see how many of you will get this right. Alright guys, the correct answer is option 1. Very interesting question here. So how do you get the embedded figure? It's very confusing, right? Too many lines. How do you get the correct embedded figure in this? So if you look at this, these two are parallel. They are not exactly horizontal. They are not exactly vertical. They are slanting. So we need to look at these two lines, parallel lines slightly slanting. Where can we find them? You can see that these are two parallel lines. There is no such parallel lines over here. No such parallel lines nearby. Here you have parallel lines. Yes, maybe possible. And no such parallel lines here. And here you have two parallel lines. Now if you notice, two parallel lines connecting them. So yes, there is a connection here, there is a connection here. Maybe possible. These two parallel lines are connected here. These two parallel lines are also connected here. So all three of them are possible as of now. After that you need to have a vertical line. Depending upon the orientation, it could be vertical or horizontal. So if you notice here, if you take it like this, so if you take this here, 1, 2, 3, then this will be the line. And this should be at an angle which is 135 degrees. So you can see 135 degrees. This angle will be 135. And then sharply 45 degrees. 45 degrees. So this is the figure. You can see this. Hence, 1 is correct. Whereas here, if you look at it, you will have these. But again, you don't have that 135 degrees coming to you. Where is the 135 degrees? 135 you need, and then 45 degrees also you need. Both of them are not existing here and here. Hence, only 1 is correct. Okay? Is that clear, guys? So this is a very, very interesting one. Hardly 1 or 2 of you only got it right. Okay, guys. I'll be quickly moving through. I'll be quickly going through the last 1 or 2 questions. This is again similar in nature. I'll take only the ones which are different. You can do this. Okay, count the number of triangles, guys. Last 1 or 2 questions. Count the number of triangles. Ajay, yes, ideally they will. If it is not mentioned, then everything is allowed. Guys, before I move on, please give a like to the session. There are about 250, 260 of you watching the session live right now. I need to see more likes. Please give me a like on this. Okay, so what is the correct answer? The answer is 12. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 straightforward. Okay, now let's take a look at 2, 2 at a time. So 2, 2, this is 7, 8, 9. Then what else? 9, 10. Then you have 11 and 12. So there are 12 of them. That's your correct answer. Okay. Paper folding, yes, we haven't done too many of them. This is a very, very simple one. You should be able to get the answer very, very quickly. What is the correct answer to this? Paper folding. Very good, guys. The correct answer is C. So now what is happening is, first you have folded the paper like this. So this is the paper. When you are opening reverse, you will open it back like this. So which means you will get a paper like this with one square here and one square here. Next, you will be opening it like this. So you will be opening it like this. So you will be getting another piece of paper here with one square here and one square here, because this is the mirror now. Wherever you are folding, that is a mirror. When you are unfolding, that becomes a mirror. So this you folded here. So when you unfold, that will become the mirror. So mirror image will come over here. Now when you are unfolding up, this is the mirror. You will be getting it like this. Now this is the mirror. So you'll get 1, 1 and these big ones over here. So finally you'll be getting 4 in the center, 4 in the corners, and of course that is your answer. So paper folding becomes very easy if you understand the logic of mirror image. Okay? I have dices. Yes, I was waiting for this. Which is this? What is the correct answer figure? Which one of them can be folded to give you this die? So A, B, C basically form one die. It's 3 different phases of a die. Which of these will fold to give you the above given dice? Pratik, I didn't understand. Squares. Where, I mean, these are dice, guys. This is dice. So we already discussed how do you get the dice? How do you get the sides of a die? You will start with the first side, take it as a base. So base means I'll take 1, 2 and 3. Okay. Now I will catch hold of 3. Rotation clockwise. Right side of 3 should be 4 without gap, and right side of 4 should be 5. So start with 3. I should move in such a way that there is no gap. So I will move here. So this should be 4, and then I'll move here. So bottom should be 5. Back is 4, bottom is 5. So therefore, this is 5. So therefore, the remaining value will be 6. This is my figure. So 6 and 3 should be opposite. 1 and 5 should be opposite. 2 and 4 should be opposite. Okay. So now if you notice, if this figure I fold, always remember when you are folding, 1 and 5 will be opposite here. 4 and 2 will be opposite. 6 and 3 will be opposite. That's exactly what you want. 6 and 3, 1 and 5, and you have 4 and 2. So you can see 6 and 3 are opposite. 1 and 5 will be opposite. 1 and 5 and 2 and 4. Okay, so whenever you are folding things, alternates will become opposites. Alternates will become opposites. Alternates will become opposites. Clear? That's the simple way to remember. So here 1 and 4 will become opposite, 2 and 3 will become opposite, 6 and 5 will become opposite. Alternates. Left and right, top and third, second and fourth. That's how you need to understand very, very quickly. You don't have to imagine folding. You can just blindly remember alternate ones, left and right. That's how they'll be opposites. Okay? Okay, question number 12. Squares are tilted. Okay, you're right. I think you're right. So this is not correct. This is correct. Very good, Pratik. That's a very keen observation. If you notice, guys, these answers, these are squares, whereas these are squares tilted. That's beautiful. Very nice, Pratik. That's the correct. The correct answer is none of these. This is incorrect. I also missed that. I took it as a square, but the squares are not exactly there. They are tilted slightly, right? That's very, very nice, Pratik. Okay, so 13th one, 14th is done. I think it's the same. Yeah. Last question. Question number 15. Let's see how many of you can get the correct answer to this. Let's see, guys, what is the answer? So first identify what is happening here. So this is moving counterclockwise, which means this should move counterclockwise. So the two lines, the equal to should be at the bottom. So this is incorrect because the orientation is not supposed to change. Remember, vertical lines are vertical. So horizontal line should remain horizontal. So this is gone. This is gone. This may be possible. This is not correct. This may be possible. Next, the darker part is coming outside. Darker part is outside. Darker part is outside. Both of them are still same. Hollow circle is inside. Hollow circle is inside. Hollow circle is inside. So till now everything is correct. In fact, both of them are same. Oh, there's something wrong in this. Both figures are same. Okay. So let me explain the logic. What is the logic here? This is becoming like this. So you are tilting it 90 degrees. 90 degrees clockwise. 90 degrees clockwise. So if you're tilting it 90 degrees clockwise, this also should be tilted 90 degrees clockwise. So this figure will become like this. And this semicircle is inverted inside. So it has been inverted inside. So this triangle will become inside like this. So this figure, so in fact I think there is a small mess up in this. Both of them here are correct. E and C, both of them are correct. Okay, but this is the correct answer. Both of them are correct. Both of them are correct here, but that's fine. Okay. So guys, that brings us to the end of the session. I hope you guys enjoyed these questions. These were not easy. These were slightly more difficult questions. Yes, guys, we have one more session coming up, which is by Vikrant, Decoding RC, 24th March, which is a Friday. So please attend this session at 3 p.m. Last lap. It's Decoding RC, and that's going to be taken by my colleague, Mr. Vikrant. Okay. Ahan says this has slightly different equal to sign. Not really. I mean, it's an equal to at the end of the day. That's fine. They are both same. So guys, I'm going to do the MAH CET analysis on both the days. I'm actually writing my exam on Sunday morning 9 o'clock. So I'll be doing the analysis on Sunday as well as Saturday based on my colleagues who will be writing on Saturday. So I'll be taking the inputs. So listen to me on Saturday as well as Sunday for the MAH CET live analysis as soon as the exam is done. In fact, the timings will be known. In fact, the timings will be updated very, very soon. So please stay tuned onto our channel, subscribe to it, click on the bell notification icon, and finally do not forget to give me a like. Thank you guys. Have a wonderful exam. All the very best. Thank you.